because people didn't actually understand what it was about until they saw the video. But the video actually hit home to a lot of people and made them sit and think about it. It was a very basic idea. It wasn't to alter people's opinion on nuclear armament.
Bobby, in some of your songs you mentioned the IRA. Is this because you feel very strongly on this?
Well, that's an old folk song. We did a song called The Patriot Game, which is written in the 20s about the Irish Civil War. And it's an anti-war song. It's not about the IRA. It's about a 16-year-old boy who joined the IRA and got shot dead. And it's just him saying before he died, you know, how he was tricked by his elders into believing all this rubbish about countries and patriotism and things and all that. I think he's just trying. It's just a song about not killing people for any sort of political belief.
You know, I tend to write a lot about the area that I live in and the people that I live amongst, which is like in Fife. And there is a lot of unemployment and hardship going on. And it's the people that I grew up with, and that's the things I write about. I think like with the new song that we've got coming up, Where the Roses Sown, is very much like the song that Bobby was just talking about a young guy being called up and not quite understanding the reasons why.
I think you've got to avoid preaching in songs. I think Definitely. It's okay to write a song about politics if you don't say vote Labour, vote Tory, or Ronald Reagan's an idiot, you know. People should make their own minds up.
Up the back there.
Do you ever worry about influencing your fans when you write your lyrics?
You've got to think about that. It's really important you do influence them, I think. You know, like, that's why you've got to be really responsible if you write about political things.
I think that so you have to be well responsible and think about it, because I think a lot of people say, oh, music's just entertainment. People don't treat it that seriously, but I know for a fact I treat my music seriously, and I'd like to think not to the point of being po-faced about it, but I think you'd like to think that other people
would. I think when we were your age, the songs that I heard, when you were your age, are really important to us. Things like All Young Dudes or things and all that, songs like that, they still strike home in the lyric content of those songs. I think if I was your age today and I heard a song like Two Tries, that might stick with me forever. You know, I wish. Thank God it won't, you know. But I mean, you've got to be really careful what you sing about, I think.
So do you still think that pop music today relates to young people?
Stuart?
I think some of it does. I think a lot of it has become a bit distant and a bit fantasy-like. I think if music can ever work, it's got to be like a breathing part of the community. It can't be seen to be something that's distant from it and special and like some sort of myth-making type device. And in that respect, I think it does have an effect.
I think it should put into words what you're thinking. If you're the audience, the group you like should put into words or put into action what you're thinking. It should sort of like verbalise your thoughts for you. It did for me when I was younger anyway.
Midge, do you still see yourself as a youthful figure?
I don't know. I mean, I make music basically for myself. I mean, I think that's